My name is Robert Christopher Wayne Weathers. I live at 3102 Cedar Hill Road, Akron, Mississippi, 38841. I am under attack by people practicing Scientology. This is what I have experienced. So there appears to be more space in the universe than humans can see. There are extra dimensions. These dimensions reside within the particle itself. So inside of the particles in which we consist of lie 11 dimensions. You can consider our third dimension as a shell. The third dimensional universe is a shell for an inside universe. We have biology in this extra dimension. We have 11 dimensional biology. We utilize this biology to have an afterlife. So, from what I have experienced and observed, the human genome produces an 11 dimensional organism designed to survive in outer space. It is a ghost like biology. We literally have a head covering with horns. We have a soul tube. We have extra dimensional biology. We have tubes that run down our legs that expel waste. And we fly through outer space. We have short arms and big hands. We are Anunnaki. This is what I have experienced. Scientology is the practice of utilizing this extra dimensional biology before we die. So they remove their extra dimensions from themselves and they cut it into pieces. Every 3 dimensions, they cut it again. And they wind up with 3 biologies in outer space. So they utilize technology and techniques to turn these extra dimensional biologies into vehicles in which they can drive around. So Scientologists are accessing heaven before they die. So when they remove this biology from themselves, extra dimensions from themselves, and they modify it into multiple biologies, they can't function and survive in this manner. They are incomplete. They are missing organs. They have to sever nervous system tissue and organs. So they can't function like this. They lose homeostasis, the ability to produce electrochemical energy to keep themselves functioning. So they have to utilize organs and tissues from other humans and other species in an attempt to make themselves whole again so they can function properly. So they use organs and tissues from other humans, reptiles, insects, and worms. So they make lizard people, they make insectoids or bug people, they make worm people, and then there's the alien form. This is Scientology. So first I had to talk about a property of our universe that allows this to happen. There is an entanglement property between our third dimension and our inner dimensions. See, our inner dimensions are actually part of the energy that our particles are created from. So it is literally uh, part of the particles in which we consist of. If you remove biology, organs, or tissues from within from our if you remove extra dimensional organs and tissues, you are still in this biology no matter how far away it goes. There's an entanglement property. What happens is you can't remove energy from a particle. It would be destroyed. So space-time has to warp and conform to uh, this action. So what happens is the further away a body part goes from you, space-time shrinks. So as this biology leaves, space-time shrinks in between it. It never leaves you. So this is part of their techniques and technology. These Scientologists like to remove brain tissue and central nervous system tissue. So they like to do things like take brain stems, thalamus in our eyes, and parts of our central nervous system. And they have a compound in which they store this biology. They place this biology within a pod and install it into a storage system. From there, they interface it with a computer system. They run electrodes through it and sensors, and this interfaces these people to a computer system. Because of this entanglement property, it works. You are still in this biology no matter where it goes. They use this computer system and storage system as a hive mind technology. So it allows these Scientologists to communicate with each other and interact with each other in a digital landscape. They can even have sexual relations with each other. And then it also acts as a command center so they can drive their upper dimensional biology. Then they also use technology on our third dimension. They install this extra dimensional technology in our brains, whatever's left. They start to interface it to our brain and central nervous system, and it has the same effect as this storage system does. So from with this technology, they can link themselves into a computer system. It is also largely a recording system. They can record sight, hearing, taste, smell, touch. They can record your thoughts and the visual processes in your brain. They can even stimulate areas of the brain. So they can isolate individual memories and neurons and thought patterns and stimulate these areas of the brain. So they can make you experience a memory or have a thought pattern. They can make you see things and hear things. It's part of their phone service, telepathy. And they can also make you have a sexual uh, experience in this manner. They can install devices to your sexual organs. They can also control your biological function. So they can stimulate digestion, heartbeat, lungs. And then this technology elevates neurochemistry. They run energy through our neurons, and it stimulates neurochemical metabolism. So it elevates dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. It has a narcotic-like effect upon the user. Second, this technology allows them to create surrogates. So it allows them to drive other biologies other than their own. They can drive humans, animals, insects, and worms in any dimension. They can even drive third dimensional organisms. So when we die, we are supposed to take our particles and do what they call turning around or raising. You literally grab your particles, every particle you consist of, pull it into yourself. You go back, you turn around, You go backwards into your Anunnaki, your ghast or your ghost. You fly off in outer space. That is the human afterlife experience. You turn around. You face a different direction than you do whenever you're among the living. So Scientologists don't turn around. They face the living. They face the third dimension. These biologies that they create are turned around wrong. They are not experiencing the upper dimensions in a manner that was meant to happen. So they are in a position in which they can interact with the living. And they are abusing this technology and this techniques and their abilities to commit crimes against humanity. They are trying to use these technology and techniques to control our societies. So they do things like steal people's biology, especially brain tissue. Social media and marketing companies, several businesses, Microsoft, and the government is stealing people's brain tissue to install into a computer system in the same manner that Scientologists do. One, for surveillance purposes. They like to read people's minds and invade their privacy. The marketing companies and media companies, tech companies, and several businesses are utilizing this technique to read people's thoughts and invade their privacy in an attempt to sell these people things. So they will read your thoughts and see into your environment and then show you internet ads and commercials on television in an attempt to get you to buy things. Whatever whatever things that you're thinking about or that is related to your environment. And this technology causes sickness, dysfunction. Losing body parts causes sickness and dysfunction. It has a negative effect on on our behavior. I'm being harassed. You're breaking the law. Don't talk to me like that. Stop talking to me. Getting a death threat from a member of the armed forces